Howdy! Thank you for taking the time to invest in your child's education and learn about what our education system is implementing. My name is Ms. Chatham and I am the instructional coach for our school. I'm going to be speaking to you about what 21st century learning is, why it is important to implement in our schools, and how it will be incorporated into our classrooms. Our school system is implementing 21st century learning. 21st century learning is connecting content and 21st century skills to better prepare students for everyday life, whether that be in college, and their future careers, or as citizens. According to a 2009 publishing called 21st Century Skills, Why They Matter, Why They Are, and How They Get There by Ken K, 21st century skills are critical thinking, problem solving, creativity, innovation, flexibility, adaptability, leadership, and cross-cultural skills. Other 21st century skills were discussed in a 2013 publishing titled 21st Century Skills and Implications for Education by William Mathis. His research displayed that 21st century skills also include the willingness and ability to learn new skills, teamwork, negotiating, effective written and oral communication, and technology skills. Our students, your children, will be given the opportunity every day to develop these marketable skills in their content classes. Incorporating these 21st century skills and implementing 21st century learning at our school is important because, according to Kay in his 2009 publishing, the world is constantly changing and U.S. schools need to adapt to avoid complacency. Just getting good grades is not good enough anymore. All students, not just a select group, need to develop these 21st century skills in order to reach their maximum potential. I know your children are fully capable of learning and developing these 21st century skills, and we want to provide your students with the best education that will prepare them for success within and outside of our school. Now that I've talked about what 21st century skill learning is and why it is important to our school, I'm going to tell you how it will be incorporated into your child's classroom. Renan, in his 2015 article, suggested integrating technology, cross-curriculum teaching, using cooperative learning strategies, differentiating instruction, setting goals, and using formative assessments are all ways to implement 21st century skills in early childhood classrooms. Specifically, this means having student-centered lessons with the teacher in place as the facilitator. It means meeting the needs of each and every student. We will take into account the differences in learning styles, readiness levels, attention spans, intervention, extension, and your students' interests. We will be involving the students in goal setting for their schoolwork and providing them with frequent and timely feedback. We will be blending subjects for deeper learning by engaging students in exploring and discovering information. We will be implementing this by doing more projects and inquiries in the classroom. We will be conducting more formative assessments than summative assessments, meaning students will be assessed by observations, discussions, exit tickets, journaling, self-assessments, and more. We will be doing this so instruction can be customized to meet each student's needs, and so the teacher knows where each student is in reference to their understanding the content. Ko, Chai, and Lim, in their 2017 study, Teaching Professional Development for TPAC 21CL Affects the Student ITCT Integration and Student Outcomes, provided specific examples of activities done in lower primary classrooms to promote 21st century skills. In English, students were given iPads to practice sessions on an app instead of doing worksheets. Students were able to be self-paced. Another activity done in English was using the iPads to make video about grammar rules they have learned in class. In lower primary math, students had discussion via an online platform instead of a face-to-face group discussion. The study found that the students were more willing to participate and used more mathematics vocabulary when discussing online. An idea for implementing 21st century skills into instruction is to pick an overall topic, use this topic in subject areas. For example, we are in a 4th grade classroom and the topic is animals. For English, students could read an article about animals in the jungle, answer comprehension questions about the article. And social studies, student could watch a video about the history of human interactions with the animals in the jungle. In science, students can make food chain of the animals in the jungle. And lastly, in math, students can make a bar graph about the populations of species in the jungle and interpret it. Within the content areas, students will be working in groups, collaborating with each other, asking questions, and deepening their knowledge. These activities and idea will improve and develop students' 21st century skills along with content knowledge. We, as a school, believe that incorporating 21st century learning will develop 21st century skills, increase content mastery, and will help better prepare your children for life. Thank you for taking the time to listen about the what, why, and how of 21st century learning. I'm now going to open up the floor to any parents who want to speak. Does anyone have any questions, comments, or concerns? Thank you.